In a new interview with Time magazine, President Trump confirmed that he plans to travel to Gaza, which has been devastated by months of conflict. He credited himself as the key factor in brokering the recent ceasefire, saying the Middle East's path to peace ultimately depends on one thing: respect for the President of the United States. The most important thing, Trump said, is that they have to respect the president. The Middle East has to understand that. If they don't respect the president, and if the president doesn't know what he's doing, everything could fall apart. But if they do respect the president, then you get long-term, beautiful peace. Trump went on to say that countries like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE, what he called the three big ones, all have deep respect for American leadership under his administration. He believes that respect has been essential in holding this fragile ceasefire together. Now, about that ceasefire, it went into effect on October 10th, when Hamas released its final 20 Israeli hostages and began returning the remains of more than 24 others. Trump didn't say exactly when or under what conditions he plans to visit Gaza, but he did issue a warning. If Hamas backslides on the agreement, nobody would mind if we went in and took them to task. The president also revealed a new initiative called the Board of Peace, a group he says he's been asked to chair, bringing together major regional figures to monitor and support the peace process. Looking ahead, Trump predicted that Saudi Arabia will formally join the Abraham Accords, the diplomatic framework normalizing relations with Israel, before the end of this year. He said Riyadh's biggest obstacles, its Gaza problem and Iran problem, are now behind it. Trump also spoke candidly about his negotiations with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He said, "Bibi, you can't fight the world. You can fight individual battles, but the world's against you. And Israel is very small compared to the world." He was sharply critical of Israel's September 9th strike in Qatar targeting Hamas political leaders, calling it a tactical mistake. Still, he acknowledged that the fallout from that attack may have pushed both sides toward making peace. Trump made it clear, though, that his administration will not support any Israeli move to annex the West Bank. He said, "It won't happen because I gave my word to the Arab countries. Israel would lose all of its support from the United States if that happened." Interestingly, Trump also spoke positively about Mahmoud Abbas, the president of the Palestinian Authority and a longtime rival of Netanyahu. He said Abbas personally congratulated him, telling Trump, "You've done something I can't believe you did." To sum it up, Trump is positioning himself once again as the driving force in Middle East diplomacy, claiming that his leadership and the respect it commands is what makes lasting peace possible. Whether his upcoming Gaza visit actually happens and what impact it has remains to be seen.